Brooklyn Independent Television.
If you hire the best people and nurture their talents, you can promote from within. And that's exactly what happened at Brooklyn Borough Hall when Borough Pres Marty Markowitz appointed Sandra Chapman to the post of Brooklyn's Deputy Borough President. We recently met the new Deputy BP on the occasion of what she calls her proudest moment.
I live in Georgetown, and I tell strangers it is easy to conceive of the idea of Georgetown, a city bounded on the left by a river and in front by the sea, a mile by a mile roughly. I'm Sandra Chapman, the Deputy Borough President of the Borough of Brooklyn. I was appointed in December 1st, and so I moved up from my former job as the Director of the Community Service Center, the unit that assists residents with their requests for help in matters whether it's a pothole or street light out or getting their benefits restored. So I did that for Marty for 10 years, learning about the various city agencies and how they work and how to best assist our residents when they come to us for help. I see my job as Deputy Borough President as someone who will continue to push Marty's agenda for the next 2 years and to be able to reach out to our residents and formulate relationships between our government agencies and our residents and our service providers to make sure that we get the service that we need. I grew up in Guyana and moved to Brooklyn in 1977 with my family, and it was quite a change because growing up in a small country, you knew your neighbors, you knew everyone around you, small buildings, and then you come to the United States and it's a difference. It's a vast difference because you have the larger buildings and more condensed. And so that was a big shock for me. My family, my mom, my dad, and I have one brother, they pushed me when I was young to read and to excel. And without them, I would not have gotten to this point in my life. And recently my mom gave me this book that she found that it was a book from my high school days. And it means a lot to me because my father passed on about 15 years now. And in it, he wrote my name as he did with all of my books. So this means a lot for me to hold on to. As soon as Marty appointed me, I told him I love reading. So I will be putting into place some programs that will assist our residents, especially our young residents, literacy programs and guides to get them college ready. We hear a lot of times our students are either dropping out at a high rate or not being ready for college. And those are some of the things that I will be looking at. When my mom heard that I was appointed, she cried. Because, parents always want better for their children, and to see me move in that direction, I know she's proud, and I thank her for giving me the values that brought me to this position. Thank you.
Meet somebody right now. I want you to meet a gentleman from Guyana.
Really? Yes. Hi, how are you? Good. Where are you? Where from Guyana?
My mom.
This is my proudest moment. Okay. I've worked hard all of my life, and that's what I would like my children to see, and the youth that are out there, not just my children, but obviously my children are near and dear to me. So having being appointed to this position, having this position, it's the ultimate. I can't complain after being appointed, to work with Marty. I worked with him for 10 years, and I know what his initiatives are. And so to be appointed to this position, it's the greatest honor I think I could have achieved so far in my life. You see, Paramaribo isn't laid out at right angles as Georgetown is, and that led me astray. From Georgetown to Brooklyn.
Become a fan on Facebook, like Brooklyn Independent Television.